we said that we have got like three main parts of plant maintenance, SAP plant maintenance. So we have done this part. We have created the master data. We might need to create them again to use them in different functions. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do some planning, do a single cycle plan, and then schedule it. And let's see what happens after we schedule it, this one. So we start with this. So once the master data, as I said, once the master data has been created, we need now to plan to maybe do some activity. In our task list we had two activities. One was cleaning and one was oiling. So we can now say like how often we want to do that. So once we plan this one, so some sort of a notification will be generated, and which will go to the PM personnel or the technician. Cycling or the planning should basically depend on what sort of equipment you have. It would differ from equipment to equipment, and it should be like more of like coming from manufacturer's recommendation or from the experience of your plant maintenance people. So we have got three different type of plans in plant maintenance. One is called single cycle. Transaction code is IP41 to create. Strategic plan. Transaction code is IP42. Multiple counter plan. Transaction code is IP43. So there are three different transaction codes, but once they've been created by these codes, if you want to change them, you can use IP02 and display IP03. So that's how they work. So let's get on and start to create this single cycle plan. Let me go into main screen here. So the transaction code that we have is IP41. So IP41 single cycle plan. So maintenance plan category. So the category that we're going to use is maintenance notification. Let's say activities for electric motor. So what cycle unit? Say let's say 30 days, which means monthly. So this is a monthly plan, or you can do daily or whatever. I'm just going to do it monthly here. Functional location. So this was our functional location. Equipment. Our equipment was maybe electric pump. Yep. So that was electric pump. So once we've done it, so it has picked up all the data automatically. It has picked up the work center. It has picked up the planning plant. Notification type. So notification type is M1, which is a request. So we are creating a maintenance request. Priority, we can say medium. Now we need to assign the task list that we had created earlier. So let's go there. System should try to find the task list created for pump and this function location. It has already picked up the task list. The next step will be we go into the scheduling. So in the scheduling, the call horizon is like maybe 100 days. We schedule it for 180 days, which is 6 months. Save this and start of cycle. Start of cycle today, I will give today's date as 07/05/15. So we are planning to start it from today itself. So that's about it. So once this is done, I will just save this one, and it should give me a. So maintenance plan 360 has been created. I can just say maintenance plan number 360. created. So this can be now, as I said earlier, it can be displayed or changed by IP03 or IP02. So once we have done it, we need to schedule this one. We can schedule it directly from here. So our plan has already been created. What we can say is maintenance plan schedule. So this is available here and it will go and schedule, or we can go into transaction called IP10 and say schedule. So once I'm here, I need to click on start. Yes, the date is correct, or whatever is the date I want. As I maintain this one to be every 30 days, and for the 180 days, so there should be 6. So there are 6 times. So it will be called every 30 days. System will call this plan every 30 days, and a notification will be generated and sent to the technician to do the activity. So I'm starting from here. Let me see if there is something. Okay, what I can do is I can just select this line now and I can say release. Release, and then say once the plan has been scheduled, system will create a notification in the background which will be displayed, which can be displayed by IW23, and save it. So we created a single cycle plan and we scheduled this one. So let me open another session, or let's see if we go here, select this line, go into display, detail. So see, there's a notification is there. So this is a notification number which has been created. So once this notification is created, it will go to your technician. Technician will go and look at the pump. He will see if he needs cleaning, he will clean it. If he will see if it needs more oiling, then he will oil it. Also, we can just go and go to the transaction as it is say IW23. I can go into transaction IW23 and display by notification, which is the same thing. So let's do this notification. Let's go into transaction of change. I can go here from directly from here. Once I change this one, so see my transaction code has changed. You can just set it up here. Sorry. Click on this one and then you can select whatever you want to display. So I would normally like to display my transaction, so that's why I keep it here. So it is here. So what I'm going to do is say I've come here, I will say okay, cleaned the pump. Can I just change this one to pump, not the motor? And checked oil level. Okay, so once this is done, so basically I've done my task. I can say complete. Yes, it has been completed. So notification has been completed. So that was the work that was done. So a notification was sent and he has gone, and then the technician has gone and he has done the job. He has looked at the equipment, he has oiled the equipment, he has cleaned the equipment. So now the notification was created from a single cycle plan once we scheduled the plan. So there is a possibility of that we need a notification to be created directly without a plan. So maybe somebody noticed something, somebody found an issue with an equipment and he wants to create a notification. So there was no planned activity, but there was an ad hoc, or maybe a technician was working on a pump and he noticed that the pump adjacent to his area had a leak. So he has created a notification. So that notification will be then somebody will pick up that notification and go and check what is the problem or what is the resolution for that one. So we call that as general notification, and we will, in the next session, we will see how to create a general notification and how to work on them. So that's about it for this session, and I will see you in the next session. Thank you. Bye.